What if you could only play in one zone, until you earn enough gold for a WoW token? Welcome to Goldead Adventures! Meet Goldead, the undead who just learned that dying on Azeroth isn't necessarily the end. And since he's got all the time in the world now, he's decided to spend eternity getting rich. Over the past few months, I've been following different World of Warcraft challenge creators, and 4 of them really stood out. I'll link them in the description, and seriously, check them all out. Lord Nabel, collecting everything with saintly patience. Waps, whose Thailand challenge is equal parts madness and genius. Manaverse, battling through dungeons in the brilliant Dungeon Locked series. And Buffalerics, who found creative ways to earn a WoW token while being locked in a single zone. His idea hooked me instantly. I've always loved gold making in WoW, so I thought, why not try this myself? And better yet, why not finally make a YouTube video while I'm at it? So here's Goldead, starting from scratch in Tirisfal Glades. With nothing but rotten hands and rusty daggers, I set out to earn my first copper. Let's quickly go over the rules inspired by Buffalerics. Rule number 1. Goldead is locked in Tirisfal Glades until he earns a WoW token. Just this one zone and us, exploring, uncovering secrets and earning gold. Rule number 2. No buying on auction house or trading with other players. We have to do it alone, without any help. Rule number 3. The Undercity is only for banking and the auction house. No buying from vendors, no learning professions, just storage and trading. Rule number 4. No toys, mounts, unlocks or cosmetics unless Goldead personally gets them. If I have something unlocked that would help, I have to unlock it again. Simple, but brutal. Our journey begins with basic leveling, discovering what enemies and rares we have and generally learning the zone. I haven't played an Undead in years, so it was nice to see the story again. Goldead also picks mining and herbalism on the way, for a steady stream of resources and experience. Hopefully it's going to be profitable too. Leveling goes fast, faster than expected honestly, and gathering ore and herbs speeds it up even more. He also becomes an outlaw, so that we can spot chests easier while traveling. We get our skeletal horse as soon as possible. Not a noble steed, just a foster corpse. Goldead hits level 35 in no time, and suddenly everything in the zone is one-shot material. Rares give us some bags, but they're painfully small. With limited space, we're constantly visiting vendors just to make room. So, about travel. I decided it was time to buy a flying boat. Problem is, it seems the Undead don't have them in their cycling zone, which means we're grounded. Permanently. Unless I tweak the rules a little. Rule number 5. Goldead may visit Okrimar to buy a flying mount, or change Chromitime if needed at some point in the future. Just like that, we're flying. That's going to speed things up. Here's what we've learned about Tirisfal so far. Lots of rares, which means potential for transmog, maybe even some unique drops, or at the very least disenchanted material. For now, every rare kill is a coin toss between glory and disappointment. Mostly disappointment. Mining and herbalism give steady income. There are a lot of tightly packed nodes, and the ore and herbs sell quite well, even if the prices aren't amazing. Will that be enough to finish the challenge? Well, not quite, unless I plan to gather for 200 hours. Vendors might sell interesting recipes or uncommon items. We're going to make a little tour and visit all of them. Pickpocketing isn't the best. Nothing of note, apart from frayed knots, the Pataleric staple. Unfortunately, the drop rates are bad. There aren't a lot of enemies that have them too, and they don't sell for that much. Dungeons might be worth exploring later. However, there's a little problem. Goldead can't access the old Scarlet Monastery. It's an account unlock that I have, but he hasn't done it. Luckily, Hallows End is just in town. Goldead also learned cooking and fishing, just in case. Won't help us here for sure, but someday in the future might come in handy. Now about professions. Constantly dropping and releveling professions feels like throwing progress away, which hurts me every time I do it. I'd love to test them all, but let's be honest, I don't have that much time to play WoW nowadays, unfortunately. So I think about bending the challenge slightly. I would like to allow myself a few professionals, but every material or gold they use must come directly from Goldead. This still means juggling, mining, herbalism and skinning on him. It keeps the spirit of the challenge while saving my sanity. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Anyway, let's see how we're doing so far. We've been selling our herbs, ores and other loot. So let's take a look at how it went so far. Okay, mostly ore and herbs, some low value transmog. Nothing really stands out. But that's okay, we're just getting started. Let's open the mails. $9,460 to go? Wow, not bad, not bad at all. And we still have a few tricks left to discover. How long did we play for so far? 20 hours and 46 minutes. That's longer than I expected. I guess time flies when you're having fun. If you got this far, I would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. Because next time, we'll dig into some hidden spots, rare drops, finding a good route, and maybe, just maybe, our first big gold find. Thanks for watching, and see you soon, chap.